Today I'm going to share how I went from 705 followers on Instagram to almost 10,000 followers on Instagram in the past 2 months. So this was my account in like late February, maybe it was like early March. So this is my Instagram account today. So I'm almost at 10,000 followers and I roughly get about 200 to 300 followers per day. And it's all from this one tip. This tip will also help you have insights like this. So in the last 7 days, I've reached over 1 million accounts. My engagement is through the roof and it's just, my Instagram is booming. So if you want to grow your Instagram, one word, post reels. How many reels should I post? You should post 1 to 2 reels per day. All of my reels are just recycled TikToks. But the thing is that Instagram does not like the TikTok watermark. So if you post a reel with the TikTok watermark, Instagram's not going to promote it in the same way that it would if it didn't have it. So I'm going to tell you what to do about that. You need to go to the App Store and you need to get this app. It's called TikSave. Makes it super easy. You download the app. All you have to do is copy the link to your TikTok video. You paste it in the app and then you can save it into your camera roll. From there, all you have to do is go to Instagram and upload the reel. By far, reels are the most effective means of growth. There's a few other things that I do, but reels, number one, holy grail of growth. If you want more tips, then comment part 2.
You should not delete your videos, because I had a video that when I went to bed, I had 10 views. But the next day when I woke up, my views had actually increased to 12.
I'm gonna show you guys how to set up hydroponics for less than $50. This one bin will hold 5 different plants, tomatoes or all types of vegetables, whatever you want to put in there. The main advantage to doing hydroponics is you never have to water. On top of that, it's super low maintenance. No weeds you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about bugs. You can do this indoors. Just hang up a little grow light on top. I'll show you guys how to get it done. Get yourself a 3-inch hole saw and a pool noodle, standard size. Time to go fill this thing up with some water and put it in the greenhouse. All right, I just filled up this 5-gallon bucket 5 or 6 times to get 30 gallons in there. Now we're gonna use our master blend, our Epsom salt, and our calcium nitrate and blend it up into this big old thing right here. Now you're gonna do 4 tablespoons of this calcium Epsom salt. Last step is 4 tablespoons of this calcium nitrate. Dissolve all of this stuff as completely as you can before we stick the lid on there, and I show you guys how to really save money with this hydroponic system. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take about a 2-inch section of that pool noodle and slice it just like so. And then stick it right in there for all your spaces. Okay, so we're in the greenhouse now, and you want to take one of your plants that you're starting here, and you're going to want to wash the root ball out of it, and you're going to want to leave an inch. Okay, this is a very important part. You want to leave an inch right here from right about, see, watch, I'm going to touch that surface of the water right there and see where that is around there. It's about 2 inches, and the reason why is you need these roots right here to also have oxygen as well as being fed with the nutrients in the water as well. Now you're going to take your knife here and go down your pool noodle just like that so it opens up here, and then you're going to take a little pie slice out of it like this. So this is how you set up your hydroponic system. You don't need to water it, you don't need to worry about anything. You can start as many plants as you want. You just need a little 5-gallon bucket, and you need some seeds, and you need some starters.
If you're thinking about taking TikTok seriously in 2022, let this be your sign to start, because it takes one video, and I almost left my most viral video in my drafts. And if I had, I wouldn't have grown 50,000 followers off one video. Think about that for a second. If you post a video tonight, you could have 50,000 followers by tomorrow. That is insane. This platform is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The money you can make, the opportunities you can receive, this platform has a growth unlike any other, and I hope you all take it seriously because this is 100% worth your time investment.
By now, a lot of you have heard the updates on the TikTok algorithm. Your videos will no longer automatically show up on the FYP. So what does that mean? Your videos will be shown to your followers first, and if they like it, then you get the chance of being pushed out more. This is probably why a lot of smaller creators are getting an uptick in views. Because if the bigger creators have a lot of followers that don't love their content, it may hurt their chances of getting on the FYP. Whether you are big or small, it is really important to niche down on your content. Here's what I would do if I started my influencer Instagram and TikTok from scratch in 2022. You already know what I'm going to say first. I would niche down, but I would try to find a loophole in my industry that would make me stand out. Therefore, I would not replicate those who are doing the best in my industry because they are already fulfilling the needs on a larger scale. Starting with TikTok, I would post 3 to 4 times a day for 30 days. Those 3 to 4 videos will each be a different format. At the end of those 30 days, you will have analytics for 3 to 4 different formats. Therefore, you can make the decision on what works best for your page and then replicate that. Now for Instagram, I would take my best performing TikTok each day and repost it as an Instagram reel. I would go live once a week, save it as an IGTV, and I would also show up on my stories every day. I would share more personal things on my story and allow people to get to know me better. Part 2 will be if I restarted my business TikTok and Instagram.
She's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep on. Got me singing like na 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 every day.
Feeling shorter?
Yeah.
I'm a Cairo. I'll show how to look taller.
Okay.
Stand up, leg out, bend it. Arms up, out, extend it. And switch it. I'm a Cairo.
If you had $86,400 and someone stole $10 from you, would you throw the rest of it away? No, of course you wouldn't. We have 86,400 seconds in every day. So if someone upsets you or annoys you for 10 seconds, don't let them ruin the rest.
Not care what sound is trending. If you are not I'm not doing this over. If you don't put a Beyonce song on your videos, you don't want no views right now. Renaissance, alien superstar.
Here's a new trending sound. She has 2,000 followers and she got 2.4 million views on this video. Use this today.
New to TikTok, here's how to duet a video. In the video you want to duet, click on the 3 dots. A bunch of features will pop up and click on the duet feature. Make sure to follow me for more TikTok tips.
Here's how I went from 0 to 38 TikTok followers in just 7 months. 1. My boyfriend has 2 accounts. I made him follow me on both. 2. Post niche, offbeat comedy that only a few people appreciate or think is funny. And 3. And I can't stress this one enough. Post with little to no consistency. In fact, forget to log into TikTok entirely for weeks at a time. The algorithm can't beat you if the algorithm can't find you.
यदि अहाँ सबके टिकटॉक आईडी में 200 250 300 से ज्यादा व्यूज नहीं आबि रहल ओइ के मतलब अहाँ सबके आईडी फ्री छ ओइ त हम के आदमी सब एक्टिव नहीं ह त नया नया साथी बनबे के लेल अहाँ हमर लाइव ज्वाइन कर सकै छी हम लाइव में छी छोटका यूजर सब टिकटॉक में एते परेशान है एते टेंशन में है कि बात छोड़ दो नहीं ओकरा के आईडी अनफ्रीज होए नहीं ओकरा के साथी बढ़बो करे त घट जाए त अहाँ सब टेंशन नहीं लू 5 मिनट के लागि हमर अहाँ लाइव ज्वाइन कर सकै छी 5 मिनट में 4000 5000 10000 200 जना के लाइव में बढ़े होते हमरा लाइव में होते नहीं बढ़े यदि अहाँ सब टिकटॉक पर नया आयल छी और फुर्सत में छी त अहाँ हमर लाइव ज्वाइन कर सकै छी
TikTok views are so low right now, and I have compiled all the expert strategies from across TikTok and Instagram and anyone who calls themselves a TikTok expert, and here are the 6 common things that they all say. Number 1 is no music unless it's a trend. Number 2 is to film on your phone's camera app, not in Instagram because it's carrying an invisible watermark. And TikTok wants you to create videos that are made for TikTok. Number 3 is the 3x3 hashtag strategy. So 3 hashtags hashtags for what the video is about, 3 hashtags for your customers' pain points, and 3 hashtags that identify the audience. Number 4 is to always think of TikTok SEO, so do all your captions, your cover text, and your text overlays in TikTok itself. Next is the 2x1 rule, 2 videos to every 1 long-form storytelling video. And number 6 is negative hooks. For example, things I will not be buying this year, or this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Try these and let me know how you go.
Here's my biggest regret in my career as a social media manager. Hey, I'm Caleb. I've worked at places like BuzzFeed and Insider, and I've consulted hedge funds on the future of social media. I made a TikTok account last year and grew it to 70,000 followers in 2 months with 35 videos that overall averaged 200,000 views each. But it made me realize something. I've been doing social for a few years now, and my biggest regret has been not sharing the knowledge and findings that I've learned, and instead just kind of, I don't know, tinkering around. So that's what I'll be doing here, breaking down all my social media secrets, experiments, observations, and more. If you want to learn with me, feel free to hit that follow button and drop a comment with any questions.
The TikTok algorithm explained. Let me start by saying the algorithm does not care how many followers you have or how many views your past videos have gotten. That's why some of your videos might get literally millions of views and others maybe a few hundred. So when you first upload a TikTok, it gets shown to a small group of people for about 2 hours. After that 2 hours, it gets shown to a medium-sized group of users. During this time, your TikTok's kind of getting tested. The algorithm looks for how many likes you've gotten in these groups, how many shares, how many replays, and how many people actually watch the entire TikTok. So how well your TikTok does during that test time will affect if your TikTok gets pushed out into bigger and bigger audiences. Follow for more tips.
A lot of people get analysis paralysis and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months. And any of you listening, especially if you have 0 videos on your channel, your first video is not going to get views, period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end and just get to work and start uploading. All you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking like maybe you can get some views, but you know, your first 100 are going to stop. Just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video.
That's it.
How often do you get to see a billionaire cry over the millions that he's lost? Honestly, it's not even about the money anymore at this point. I've only spent around $100.
This fair share is a bullshit concept. It's just a way of attacking wealthy people, and you know, I think it's inappropriate. We all got to work together.
Moments like that are priceless. Hold until they pay up. Just remember, after 8 months to a year, they literally gave us $600 to deal with mortgages and all of our bills and utilities. Because they don't respect us and they don't want us to work together. Money talks, and that's exactly why Robinhood shut you down. Don't use Robinhood anymore. Move on.
I'm going to tell you exactly what I would do if I was starting a TikTok account from zero. Let's go. Get ready to take some notes. Number 1, make sure you have a personal account. Make sure your bio is optimized and that it tells your audience what you do and what you offer them. And some people aren't going to like this one, but it's reality. And number 2, I would make sure that you are available and have the capacity to post at least 1 to 3 videos a day for a month. You need to give the algorithm time to figure out who to show your content to. Yes, you can grow with less, but this is ideally if I were starting again. Now, here are the types of content I would post right away in order to gain some virality. Number 1, a controversial opinion. I would find something that is highly debated in my niche and talk about my opinion on it. This does not have to be politics or world events or anything actually controversial. It can be something small, but make sure your opinion on it is loud and clear. Number 2, I would post lots of trending sounds and I would try to hop on them as fast as possible and apply them to my niche. Number 3, I would make sure I'm sharing at least 1 value face-to-camera talking video like this one a day. And I would make sure those videos all start with a super strong hook. Then as soon as you get to 1,000 followers, I would go live at least once a week, and I would use that live as an opportunity to promote whatever it is I offer. So for example, I'm a TikTok coach and strategist. My most successful lives have been where I offer my audience free audits. And lastly, after your first week or month, look at what videos took off. Whatever videos took off, if you can, create a series out of that video. And your series should start with a really strong hook that tells your audience how you're gonna help them get from point A to point B, just like you did. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.
Do you want to gain 1K followers? No cap? Well, if you do, all you have to do is Follow me, like this, share this post, and comment. And you will get a notification back just within 16 seconds. Just like all the comments and follow.